Joe, on behalf of the faculty, we would like to present you with the Legends Award, recognizing your personal and professional achievements, representing both University of Louisville, yourself, your family, and the Redskins. We also want to recognize the reason we're here today, your academic accomplishments. And then we also want to recognize you're an inspiration based on the persistence you've demonstrated in achieving your degree. With that comes some responsibility to continue to model that, I think, for others. We have high hopes and greater expectations for your future rather than your past, and want to recognize you for that today.
Thank you. I want to bend down. A few moments here. I didn't expect this. Well, it's my honor to be here. My honor is after 30 plus years to finally accomplish what a young man should have done his first go around. A lot of people to thank along this journey. One, to thank the people here at the university. President Ramsey, the Workforce Leadership Program. I can't speak enough, Dean, for this opportunity to finish to this degree and to work with your great staff and great people on down from Matt Bergman, who took numerous phone calls from me, like everybody else, wondering if I could do this. 30 years ago, we were in buildings like this. To do it all online, to get your degree over the last 2 years and to learn the technology, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, so it does work. And thank you, Matt, for those phone calls and figuring things out, what programs to get into, the classes. Susan Hildebrandt, thank you for your patience and understanding to work through this. And for the past couple of weeks, or until this graduation of tomorrow night, Cindy Hess, and dealing with all the communication issues, and all the professors deal with, Mr. Rescue, and other, Ms. Cumberland was in here earlier, and the others, that classes that I've had through this. And you look at why now? Why do this? If you look at that film, you see your life and you see what you've accomplished. Well, the accomplishments are not done. Those are just chapters in a book that I was fortunate enough to live. That the good Lord has led me along that path. They end up in the National Football League from a guy who came from University of Louisville, Kentucky. Not drafted, to play 13 years in the National Football League. And many great memories of that. To meet my wife up here in Washington, D.C. This coming March will be our 27th wedding anniversary. Yes. Most of all those other ones you saw in the picture like this, and now they're almost as tall as their dad. The reason why I'm here today to get this degree, one of the reasons. The second one's that other part of there where you see me coaching. My wife and I were very adamant when we're raising our girls and about education. Well, the oldest, Lauren, received her degree this past May from the University of Miami. She's on the postgraduate work in the nursing practitioner field at George Washington University now. My youngest daughter, Jenna, is a junior at Colgate University, studying international studies with a Middle East minor in politics and conflict. I said, she's got the conflict right. That's what she's been. But no, to see what they have done with their lives and what we have preached and raised them to be like. I did not have that, like Dustin said earlier, in my family. Wasn't something that was talked about, of finishing, going to college and getting your degree. Get your high school diploma and get out and get a job. Well, I had the opportunity because of my athletic ability God blessed me with. I did not take advantage of it then, but now I did. And the second part of that reason why I did the degree, coaching these young men now, after selling my business and moving into this field, because this is what I want to do, change the life of young men. It's hard to do and hard to tell them to do it if you haven't done it yourself. I had to back up the talk with the walk. Was it easy? No. Between running a coaching schedule that 12, 14, 16-hour days and trying to get your online work done and your reading and your assignments, it got accomplished. But the valuable lesson, as we've heard from our other speakers, is what we bring to it and what our life experiences are highlighted and brought out of us in these classes that we take. I mean, some of the things I've done in the last 30 years was all brought up to me, going through these classes. And the things I did. I mean, running that business, you saw my car business. I have 50 plus employees. And there's HR involved in that, there's scheduling, there's leadership, and there's all the things that I took in this class, but it brought it back to me again and re-emphasizes the other points, learning it the second time around. So that was a blessing to me to have that and to get that done. And being here in this planetarium and what we've seen here, finishing up here, this talk, and the benefits of doing this, you're not too old. We're never too old to stop learning. As you see, we all go through life and we learn as we go along with our kids. We learn as our businesses. We're always learning. We're always opening up something to read, to gain knowledge from, to gain understanding from. Well, that's open it up. This diploma. You know, somebody asked me this morning, I've done things and talked to people. You saw those rings. I have them. And don't worry, they will not leave my sight. You know, and people talk about these are great things. Yeah, they are great things. These are team goals. These are team individual things. Team. Great memories. A lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of educational aspect that went into that, of us working as a unit, a team, so many guys together. Well, this diploma, yeah, there was people involved in your life encourage you to get there and do that, but you have to do it as an individual. I look at this diploma I'm getting, this Bachelor of Science for the Workforce Leadership, as a key to unlock everything else out in front of me, the opportunities. Where I go, I don't know. I'm thinking of a lot of things, and the life's just beginning, the second phase of it. And I'm enjoying it. And this just gives me another opportunity. As we all know, applying for a job, even a coaching job, you're going to have your degree. You're going to have a bachelor degree. I want to move on. I want to move up. I want to get to the bigger level. That's the competitive nature. That for 25 plus years on the football field. I did it in my business for 15 years. We're all competitive. We want to get better. Education is a way of getting better. The diploma is the key. It's ironic we're here in the planetarium today. I was saying reach for the stars. Well, we need to reach for stars and grab hold and take your opportunity. What opportunities that are there in this workforce leadership program? I'm glad it was there for me. Marvin Mitchell, thank you. Martina, thank you. The athletic department here, thank you. For pointing me in the right direction to meet the people in the workforce leadership program, to finish the task at hand. These are great. These are wonderful. These are memories of good times, of another chapter in my life. Don't get me wrong, they're precious. But not as precious as that degree tomorrow night that we've earned that unlocks a multitude of opportunities. Once again, I want to thank the Workforce Leadership Dean. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the award. Unexpected. I appreciate it. Thank you, Susan, Matt, Cindy, Marvin, Martina, everybody involved in this, the professors, with the Worth event, unlocks opportunities. I can't wait till the next class. Thank you.